Does anyone have a question? You have a question, ask. It really adds a whole dimension to the class when people have questions.
In Rudy's book, Spiritual Cannibalism, I've been reading that he says once you're very deeply surrendered, your deepest surrender is your nothingness, and you can enter time and space. Could you talk about that, please?
Well, look, actually, it's not just you. I mean, if you're full of yourself, you understand you have filled up time and space with you, with your ego, with your mind, with your all of your emotions, all the stuff that runs rampant inside people. And you fill up time and space with your own image of yourself, with your own cravings, with what you desire, all this stuff. There's no room for God. Yes, even all your cravings and everything, it's all part of higher energy. But in terms of, allowing yourself to receive the Shakti, the higher force of energy, so that it can guide your life, there's no room in you. The universe, the cosmos is up against all of the images that you have of yourself. And it's a battle. And at one second you feel a touch of nothingness, and then the mind comes in. And then there's all the rattling and thinking, and, the physical body comes in, the emotions come in. And that's what fills up time and space. Now, the whole purpose of this is to fill up time and space with your own nothingness. And by doing that, you're able to go beyond time and space to a level of transcendence, which really, enables us to touch upon infinite energy in the universe consciously. That energy then flows through us. So you understand there's many dimensions here. The first one is that we're so full of all of us. That's what really ends up filling up time and space. So we've got to get free of ourselves. Why do we have to get free of ourselves? So that we can be open enough inside to receive the energy of spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. Being able to receive that energy helps to develop a system inside that enables us to go beyond time and space to a dimension that transcends anything the human mind can comprehend. As I said, many times, it's the place where the music comes from. It's the place where the art comes from. It's the place from where all manifestation of life comes from. And it originates as energy. It enters the manifested world as maybe the Om sound, not maybe, the Om sound that creates everything that exists around us. So it's multidimensional, this, but the ultimate goal is to get so free of yourself and to allow spirit to truly flow through you and move through your chakra system. It enables you to work out your karma, to become a happy person, to live here on the highest possible level that a human being can live. You're fulfilling your destiny here, and that enables one to then connect with what's infinite in the universe. What's infinite in the universe, even that fills up time and space. To transcend time and space, to a completely dimension that is so far beyond what the human mind can grasp that it enables us to truly attain a state of enlightenment. Now, this is, this is not easy stuff. This is very metaphysical stuff in a way. And a lot of, I don't really talk about, yes, I do. But it's stuff that is so intangible and it's so far beyond the comprehension of the human mind that the only way to get there is through the deepest levels of surrender inside oneself, to truly touch upon a state of nothingness within ourselves. And that nothingness allows everything in the cosmos, the universe, to become one with, for us to become one with it. Oh, I don't know if I've clarified this or I've muddled.
You have very much. It's deeply profound. Thank you. Thank you, Stuart.
Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? I mean, all of this, remarkably so, exists within each and every human being. And I remember Rudy once talking about how we tap 5% of the energy that is available to us. Now, in order to tap more, we have to become less. Wow. Sounds like thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
So they heard me up there.
Yeah. So.
Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask? Now, this all sounds so far beyond the reach of a human, but it's not. Because everything I really expressed in the last 5 or 10 minutes exists inside a human being. And we are capable of connecting with it, opening it to it, allowing it to guide our life, freeing us from all of that stuff that usually fills up time and space and does nothing but make life impossible for every human being. Or materially possible, mentally, but it has nothing to do with, or, shouldn't say it has nothing to do with, it's just a different level of attainment in the world. And human beings are on many, many different levels inside themselves. We need to become materially successful. It provides us with a nice life here. We need to be able to use our mind because, life demands it, that we have to be able to figure out and work out situations. But all of these things are not the end goal. They're really just steps on a ladder. Does anyone else have a question they would like to ask?
I have a question, Stuart.
Yes, Lynn.
Occasionally, whether I have my eyes closed, not in your class, obviously, but or open, occasionally I see a piercing light in the periphery, and it is not because of any lamps that I have in the house or anything. Can you talk about that? It's just bright and pure.
There's nothing to talk about, Lynn.
Uh-huh.
It's energy. It's the energy of God. Take it in yourself. Let it really work on you inside. You know, that pure light, that white light. I mean, that's really refining your consciousness. And it's coming into you to truly help you to develop the chakra system and to develop yourself as a person who is making an effort to have a spiritual life. So just let it nurture you inside. Let it work on you. There's nothing to explain here.
Okay.
How do you, logically rationalize white light?
Right.
But it's a force of energy that is trying to help you to grow. Don't try to understand it. Just embrace it and let it come in.
Okay. I will. Thank you.
You're welcome. Does anyone else have a question? Okay, if there are no more questions, then there will be meditation tomorrow evening. As I say at the end of every class, I'm deeply grateful to be here. You all, by your presence, by the questions you're asked, certainly helping me to grow, and I have nothing but gratitude for it. So God bless you all, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone, tomorrow. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.